about remote sensing. I'm here just to answer your questions, okay?
Yeah.
What is remote sensing? It's the first thing that we should talk about. What is remote sensing? What is the importance of remote sensing? What are the fields that remote sensing are used in or used for? Why it is important to use remote sensing in our life nowadays? What is the facilities that use remote sensing and use it and we discover everything using remote sensing? What is remote sensing? Remote sensing is remote away from or at a distance. Okay? Remote means this. Remote means away from or at a distance. Okay? So at it means Bassem, right now he is away from me. We can say that this distance between us makes it or may be named remote. Okay? So remote sensing is the acquisition of informations, collecting data, okay, from sources which are away from the collector. All of us know about stars, right? Satellites that revolve around the Earth. They collect the data from the Earth's surface, where they are away from the Earth's surface. So it is called remote. Sensing means detecting a property or characteristics. Like our eyes, okay, that detect everything around us which are away from us. So it may be a small portion of remote sensing. Okay, remote sensing, the term remote sensing first used in the United States in 1950s by Miss Evelyn Root of the US Office of Naval Research. Okay. Remote sensing is teaching us a new way of seeing, giving us a way of collecting data, okay, discovering new things, deal with the environment changes that occur around us. The remote sensing has been defined in many ways. Remote sensing is the acquisition. Acquisition means collecting, right, of information about an object without being in physical contact with it, without touching it, without going to it to discover if it contains something or not. Okay, we can image all the Earth's surface, oceans, right, lands, cultivated lands, without going to them, right, to see if they are ready or good for cultivation or not, right? So, again, without being in physical contact with that object, remote sensing is the ability to measure the properties of an object without touching it, right? Everything is used in remote sensing is to collect the data without going to these places. Maybe they're hard to go to, right? Like high mountains, okay? Like when it is used in spy, when you wanted to know and you collect information about military armies, about another nations, without going to them. You can't go to Israel right now or another nation, right, to find or to discover about their armies or their techniques that are using right now. Okay, so it is used in spying. It is part of remote sensing. Remote sensing can be defined as a collection of data about an object from a distance. Humans and many other types of animals accomplish this task with aid of eyes or by the sense of smell or hearing. Okay? The element of the remote sensing process. Energy source or illumination. Illumination like sunlight. Okay? It is an energy source. Sun, it is an energy source. Radiation and its atmosphere. Stars produce something called electromagnetic radiation. Light is a part of this radiation. Like infrared, ultraviolet, these are called radiations. Okay, so we need it as the atmosphere. The gases involved that revolve around the Earth, interaction with the target, recording of energy by the sensor, transmission, reception, and processing, okay, interpretation and analysis, then applications. These are the processes or the elements, the components of the remote sensing process, okay? Recording of the energy by the sensor. Look at this. So these images. What they do? Or what they see from these images? Observing. Here is the ultimate, okay, technologies that used by satellites, okay, that revolve around the Earth and it gather everything we need. When we wanted to collect data about other planets, okay, or any celestial body, okay, we send our satellites, space probes, okay, sorry, right, to collect the data from this celestial body without going to them, okay. Active and passive remote sensing systems. These are the types of remote sensing. We have active and passive. Active means, or passive at the beginning, is a sensor records energy that is reflected or emitted from the source, such as light from the sun. This is also the most common type of systems. Okay? This is called the passive. Passive remote sensing, radiometer, imaging radiometer, spectrometer, and spectroradiometer. Okay, these are the examples of passive remote sensing. Active and passive remote sensing systems. Active where the object is illuminated by radiation. Okay, like the Earth is lightened by the Earth. Produced by the sensors. Okay, as radar or microwave. Active like using satellites to send their radar, okay, or electromagnetic radiation to the Earth's surface and collect their reflections again to give us information about the Earth. If they wanted to go just to build a road in a certain area and it's away from the cities, okay, or buildings, they wanted to know if this place is suitable for roads or not. If they wanted to discover that the place contains petrol, oil or not, okay, they discovered right now with remote sensing. This is called the active remote sensing, where the satellites or the devices send their electromagnetic waves or radiations and they're then collecting them again. These waves may be radar or microwaves. Microwaves is the same waves that used in the devices we use in our homes. Okay? They are part of electromagnetic radiations. Active remote sensors, radar, it is called radio detection and ranging. A scatterometer, lidar, light detection and ranging. This is light depending on light, and this is depending on radio waves. We can't observe this and we can't see them. But light we can observe them. Okay? Uses of remote sensing. Weather. The first thing. We use it in weather to detect or to guess what is going to happen. Okay? To predict what is going to happen to a certain area. And of course we have heard about the storms that hit America in a certain time, okay? And they developed this remote sensing to just collect data about winds, temperature, movement of winds, their direction, to just protect themselves from these storms in the future. Okay? And we have heard that after 2005, the Katrina storm that destroyed many buildings and killed many people. After that, when a storm happened, none was there. Right? Why? Because they protect themselves. They just predict that it's going to happen and they take their precautions. So remote sensing is very important and something like that. Uses of remote sensing, agriculture also, crop mapping and yield prediction, crop damage due to storm, drought or disease and insect outbreaks, also environmental impacts like remote sensing to determine oil spill, okay, size, location, direction and the magnitude of movement, okay, to protect ourselves from pollution that occurs to water and affect all the sides of our life. Geological mapping faults that caused by earthquakes, faults, okay, alignments and rock types. I think we are done. Okay, and I hope that you enjoyed what I have said about remote sensing. Thanks for every one of you. Thank you.